It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the birds.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.
It's a celebration. Yes, it is time to celebrate something truly great. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, you haven't heard? It's amazing, and I'm so pumped that it's back. Let's get into this. An excellent start to the year. ESPN, the 4 letters, January 20 through 25. ESPN's most watched month in a decade. 2015, 1.6 million viewers. Cable networks' average minute audience throughout entire month per Nielsen. Additional highlights, ESPN Sports on ABC. Most watched month since January 27, 96 months. ESPN, 42% of all sports viewership for the month. Nearest competitor was at 20%. Y'all may think I'm a hater, but I just tell the truth too early. There ain't a hating bone, there ain't a hating ligament, muscle in my body. I don't know why I'm just built that way. And I'm so damn pumped that ESPN had a tremendous month. And I'm hoping that that's because we getting that old thing back, that old ESPN back. Because if we get ESPN like when you used to hear, oh, and the shows that used to come with it, it was a whole different animal, correct? Correct. So hopefully we back. We'll see. We about to break it down. But first, let's get into it.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell y'all about PrizePicks, the best place to win some cold, hard cash while watching the games you love. This app is so easy to use, you'll feel like a GM making moves on game day. All you got to do is pick more or less on a few player stats. Football, basketball, MMA, esports, whatever gets you hyped, they got it. You can play in over 40 states, including California and Texas. Come on now. And the payouts, fast and safe. You hit that winning lineup, oh, your money's in your pocket as quick as 15 minutes. That's quicker than halftime adjustments, baby. Oh, and did I mention Taco Tuesdays? Each Tuesday, PrizePicks hooks you up with discounts on select players so you get even more value. But here's the kicker. New users, PrizePicks will guarantee you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. You ain't got to win. You just got to play. Just use the promo code WileyWins. Download the app, and you're good to go. So whether you're trying to turn $10 into $1,000 cash, or you just want that easy $50 bonus, PrizePicks has you covered. So let's get this money and keep the action rolling, baby.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's get into this thing, man, because they back. Back. Caught you looking for a thrill again. Y'all remember that song? Oh, my God. ESPN, most watched month in a decade. So everybody guess right now. Beat it up in the comments. Why? What do you think contributed to them having their best month in a decade? Come on. Let's go. You didn't think about it, did you? Well, let me help you out a little bit. ESPN records most watched month in a decade. Added inventory from the college football playoff. Helped lift the network to a 10-year high, okay? We talked about all that stuff already. We went through that already. Let's get into this. The success can largely be attributed to ESPN airing more marquee programming than in previous years. With the expansion of the college football playoff from 4 to 12 teams, more inventory out here. ESPN aired 4 additional postseason games in the month of January compared to previous years. Further, the network aired 2 NFL playoff games, playoffs, including the divisional round game featuring the Kansas City Chiefs, one of just 3 NFL playoff games to increase its audience from last year. Okay, so the network's audience increased 38% versus last January, surely aided by the increased inventory. Across all Nielsen-rated networks, this is gangster. They pointed it out, but let's highlight it. ESPN and ABC accounted for 42% of all sports viewership for last month. Damn near half. All one network, basically. More than doubling the total share of its nearest competitor, ESPN, alone accounted for 29% of all sports viewing in the month of January. Give it, round of applause. Round of applause. Round of louder. Damn it. I didn't say golf claps. I know y'all cover golf, but not golf claps. Okay, let's get a little more out here too, right? This is crazy. Peep game. When combining both ESPN and ABC's viewership, the Disney-owned networks had their most watched month since January of 2017, right? So, long story short, these stats, as they say, would seem to highlight the narrative. Turns out, airing a great number of important games gets more people to watch your network. For ESPN, that meant breaking a 10-year record because a lot of talk was around the lackluster college football playoff national championship ratings last month, a game that secured 22 million viewers. People were like, college football game, Notre Dame was getting spanked for most of it, and then all of a sudden try to make it a game. Everybody took it somewhere else. I want to see where y'all took it. Were you shocked to hear that? Surprised to hear that? Or did I just state the obvious? Like, come on, man. The demise, the downfall of ESPN is being greatly exaggerated. Well, let me just tell you what my heart is feeling. Because my rooting interest of doing this show is to save our last community, which is our sports community. Now, religion used to be a great community, but it already had factions, right? This religion doesn't intermingle with that religion, et cetera. But in sports, I don't give a damn who you're rooting for. We playing the same sport, we gonna coexist. So my rooting interest doing this show is to highlight the good things and expose the bad things that are all a part of sports media, because that's our last great community, right? When the Super Bowl starts at 5:38 Pacific time, wherever you are, you locked in. 5:30, you locked in. We still holding our spirits together, like this collective spirit. Like we got our hands all locked in because we all watching the same thing. We all sending off the same tweets. We all watching Kendrick go eat and kill that halftime show, right? So I wanted to course correct, from me having horrible takes and me doing the business the right way, the wrong way. I wanted to be the one that said, let's course correct. Because I knew we were out of control, off course, because our ego got in the way, because we became the stars. When, thankfully, I was a football player before I knew who was the star. It was that baller. You just in the way of me talking about that baller. So now it seems like, and tell me this is nothing but love for us to get back to where we are. And if you think about ESPN where they were, Stuart Scott, Dan Patrick, come on, man. Rich Eisen. I mean, even Skip and Stephen A., when they first started off and they were just going at it, and you were like, damn, this is how cats really be talking. And then it just turned into too many anonymous sources, too many beefs. You don't want to make an enemy with me? No, I do actually, homie. It's like, what up? I don't care about you. Like all that kind of stuff. Skip getting in his feelings when Jalen called out his stats. You call out every athlete's stats, good or bad. But when somebody calls yours, you ruffled. Still the best moment in sports media history. Point being, ego got in the way. Nobody could correct themselves when they mess up. Then the politics and the race got into it. Then you got Ryan Clark out there. Yeah, I said it. You out here making videos, walking through the streets, talking all deep. Dog, it ain't that deep. Like, we watching sports. Y'all making us not like the sport because y'all unlikable. Now, I'm glad y'all likable. At least for the month when y'all was showing us some real games in volume. Now, let's get these studio shows right. It's a lot of guys that do great jobs up there, too. So let's give it, credit. Stephen A., for the most part, except when he start going to brother lane, is amazing. Come on. I just hate when you start doing that. We going to keep the same energy. Keep the same energy for a kicker? As a starting quarterback? You mustn't play if you think that's the same energy ever. Coach don't even look at kickers unless they miss. So, we ain't going to do that. It's guys like Damian Woody is always good to me. I like Swagoo all the time. Shoot, Chris Canty, good. I like him. Pat McAfee, obviously. Dan O. Shoot. It's gang of cats. Most of the cats are doing their dizzle. It's just that sometimes cats get out of the way. We got to put the ego back. I digress. But what a month for ESPN. In stark contrast, you want to know how great a month it was? Look how bad a month it was for FS1 in terms of the lawsuits and staying in court and not having that record month in terms of viewership. So a lot of good things going on over there. Hopefully they can get back. I mean, look, the band is ready to play it because I'm ready to sing it. I'm ready to bring it. I'm ready to go back to the glory days of ESPN. Boy, it used to be on ESPN. It used to feel like, what? Did you? You wouldn't even want to say it because it sounded like you bragging too much. You're like, she's like, so what you been doing since you got home? Oh, just watching ESPN. Oh, really? What was on there? You felt so good. God dang, now it's like, man, they probably talking trash about me. You don't even turn it up. It's wild. I hope they continue with this success, and I hope they understand they ain't got to go all gangster to get it right. But also don't go fluffy because I ain't watching that either. So let's get it going, right? Now, make sure you guys get this thing going. I can't wait for this rap. This rap got to be one of my best raps. There you go. First of all, you got to go to PrizePicks. Play $5, get $50 instantly using the promo code Wiley Wins. Wiley Wins. Are you guys using that promo code? Don't be sitting there waiting for my raps and donating or not donating. Whatever you're doing, you got to support so this channel continues to grow. Simple as that. Y'all like it? Let's go. All right? And be like the Robertson family, made a $20 a month donation supporting Project Transition. That's a gym member. What is a gym member? Somebody who gets this. You want to see it? Yes, they get this book. Marcellus Wiley, Never Shut Up. Tremendous book, if I say so myself. Tremendous book. But you got to help the itty bitties. Go to projecttransition.org. Go right here. Yeah. Like Pete Ellis Dodge, Long Beach Freeway, Firestone exit, Southgate. That's a local commercial. Anyway, he used to do this with the little dots. Projecttransition.org, educate and empower the itty bitties through exposure and experiences. I personally will take them out their comfort zone, out their locale, so they can see different pathways to success. Y'all got to help me do that, okay? Can't do it by myself. I tried. Now, without further ado, it's time to bang on them. It's time to go West Sea for Leah, Nia, and bang on ESPN real quick. These are all jokes. If you can't take a joke, get out my face, right? And if you stay in my face, I'm going to laugh at your face. Ask people. I do not beef, baby. I laugh at you. Let's get that bang on. Let's get that sang on, okay? All day and night, knock, knock, rang on. Oh, go get that. Go get that. I always leave that little oven mitt in the middle of the screen, too. I need to stop doing that. Freestyle. Darren Matthews, I know I owe you $5. You gonna get it. Let's talk about ESPN's resurrection. No more gimmicks. All right, let's check it. Yo, ESPN used to be the king. Now you fell off, man. That's a wild thing. But hold up, last month, that was kind of tight. We back in the zone. Hope you doing it right. Yo, back in the day, y'all was must-see. Sports Center hit different in HD. Stuart Scott, booyah! That was the vibe. Now it's all hot takes, man. Who let it slide? First take turned to first fake. All the dudes yell, arguing about nothing. Feel like sports hell. Gimmicks on gimmicks, just trying to trend. Acting like drama, don't make us spin. Nope. But wait, last month, that was fire. Like primetime Jordan, back to inspire. No more clown talk, no more fluff. Just real sports, man. That's enough, yeah. I don't need no clickbait shows. Tired of the same 5 takes in a row. Give me them highlight stats, real news. Not some fake beef that y'all just reuse. Ooh. Washed up debates, keep it that away. If I hear LeBron versus MJ one more day, whoa, man, we gonna get it. We know the convo's dead. Talking about that game, not what Stephen A just said. Hey, you showing signs of life. Last month was cooking. Y'all doing it right. NFL, NBA, even baseball. Keep the gimmicks out. Don't drop the ball. ESPN, don't play with your fate. Keep this run going. Don't revert to clickbait. We want the real. No more fake debates or else I'm switching Fox. First things first. Wait. Oh, hold up. Look at me looking at my wife. You know who I am, right? Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby.